This year marks the 30th anniversary of Wallace and Gromit in the Wrong Trousers, and Licensed to Charm have produced a set of 4 bronze figurines to mark the occasion, which they've kindly sent out. So today we'll be taking a look at Wallace, along with some history on how his design has evolved over the years to become the iconic character we know today. So here's the box, and the first thing that might strike you is the scale of it. Being a miniature model, Wallace is just 39mm tall. Nonetheless, the presentation is second to none. We've got this premium black box adorned with a new and classy Wallace and Gromit logo, and this is in bronze appropriately. And the minimalist approach is nice and streamlined, similar to what we've recently seen on the Gromit mug releases, with the addition of the rocket from A Grand Day Out. Opening the box, we're presented with a sturdy card, and this shows Wallace and Gromit with the more traditional logo, labelled as part of the bronze miniature collection. And the reverse reads, "This official Wallace and Gromit bronze miniature is designed and made in the UK in small production castings of 50 at a time, then polished and painted by hand. It's packaged in an eco display box with a double-sided scene card." Then you've got all of this packaging to make sure that the figurine isn't damaged. So you've got this sort of wool here, black paper, which then can be removed to reveal Wallace himself. If you remove all of that, we're met with a double-sided card inside of the box. This features some gorgeous original character sketches from Nick Park himself. And this is also in line with what we've seen on Half Moon Bay products recently, such as the Golden Gromit mug. So out comes Wallace here, and the figurine absolutely looks best when presented in the box and accompanied by the character sketches behind as this lovely backdrop. Wallace has been cast in real bronze, so is pretty heavy for his size, and then hand finished with an antique patina, which is like a weathering to give it that aged look. As for the sculpt, what can I say really? It's the proportions of the figurine look bang on to the actual model, and by the looks of it is frozen in time whilst eyeing up some cheese. Specifically, the pose seems to be taken from the official YouTube channel icon, though this iconic Wallace design was of course first introduced in the Wrong Trousers, by this point having his coat hanger mouth to further complement Peter Salus's performance of the character, as opposed to his earlier design from A Grand Day Out, which we can see by comparing the sketches here. Overall, I think the detail is incredible given the scale of the model, from the texture on Wallace's jumper to the tiniest pupils in his eyes. I love that he's got a nice weight to him, and that subtle weathering gives the impression that this is a valuable antique. What I appreciate most is how it all comes together when you put him in the display box, as presentation is key, and the slick design of the packaging alongside the original sketches by Nick Park really go a long way to make this a grand display piece for any Wallace and Gromit fan. So if you want your own Wallace figurine, you can head to Licensed to Charm in the description below, where you'll find the full range of Wallace and Gromit products, from charms to necklaces and more. So look out for my reviews of the remaining figurines in the lead up to the 30th anniversary of the Wrong Trousers. And until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.